doing a presentation on two videos. One is Secret, the Law of Attraction, and the other is Martin Seligman, a professor, and he will be talking about positive psychology. Between the two videos, it talks about that The Secret, a video stating it has to do with your thought patterns. You're in control of your thoughts. But there's no scientific claim showing proof of this. So it's basically irrelevant. The other one is Dr. Seligman, and he talks about positive psychology. He talks about can psychology make people happier? 3 happy lives. The pleasant life, meaning having as much pleasure as possible, and learning the skills to amplify them. The other is the good life, engagement. He talks about his client Len. He talks about pleasure versus flow. When you have pleasure, you think about your thoughts and your feelings. As a flow, you have concentration, you have no feelings. Then he talks about identify signature strengths, where you can go to on a website, www.authentichappiness.org. Once you find your strengths or your weaknesses, you can recraft your work, your love, your play, friendship, family, any of those things that will help you out. Derive thereby more flow for you. And the last one is the meaningful life. Know your signature strengths. Use in the service of something larger than you. Positive intuition. And he also talks about lastingly change their lives. Positive interventions. He talks about naughty thumb of science, random assignments, placebo controlled, long term. Some examples: having a beautiful day, gratitude visit, strength state, fun versus philanthropy. With Dr. Martin Seligman, he deals with a whole bunch of over years in time. He has clients, he has proof, he has scientific claims as to positive psychology. The first video, The Secret, it was very interesting to where it's like, okay, it has to do with your positive thoughts. You can do it. Anybody can do it. But literally, there is no scientific claim to this. As for Dr. Seligman, being a psychologist, he has the years, he has the time, he has documentation, he has scientific claims of these sorts. One of the other things is it was very interesting to hear, and very interesting, and I learned from it. Now we'll talk to you about my work, having a stressful and unstressful relations in my work. One day we were shorthanded looking at the schedule. 3 processors, 1 person at the QR desk, and 3 donor floor personnel, and 1 in the lab, and 2 medical. They can pull charts, but they cannot process, they cannot register charts. Coming in, we have a game plan. We all work in the front. The 3 processors, myself, the person, one of the medical can pull charts. I work at the QR desk, running back and front, meaning I'll register the charts and then I'll go to the QR desk, put stickers on them, get them ready for the floor. Then the floor can maintain the donors on the floor. In a lab, we have one personnel, which is usually the amount that we need. And when I open the doors, what I did is that I opened the doors, I informed all the donors, good morning, come on in. I informed them once they were all in, if I can have their attention, explain to them that we're short-handed, we do have new employees, but we're working on them getting trained, so it's going to take time. So if they have any plans to do so, we're going to try to push you guys through. But if you have plans, scheduled plans, I'm sorry, but we're trying to do the best we can. And after communicating that with the donors, I went to the reception lead and explained that to her, that I already communicated that with the donors, that we're going to try to push them back as quickly as possible, but to be understanding that we are shorthanded. Basically, through our production day, we were able to get the donors through. We were able to get our 15-minute break as needed in our workplace. And then the only downfall is that the donor times, once they get registered and once they get paid at the end, their time had exceeded. So that was in the stressful part of it. But the unstressful part was that we worked as a team, we got the donors in, and we got them out. And this is a very interesting presentation that I had. I learned from it, and I plan to use it in my everyday life. Thank you.